What is up, and welcome back to another adventure. We are here at Dollywood with one goal in mind. We're actually going to come back here and we're going to test the mobile ordering. Our last visit we saw that they are now offering it. We'll check the app, we'll see if there's more locations than what they showed before. We'll see what the process is, how smooth it goes, but I figured being a Saturday, it'd be the perfect day to head up this way, with it being a little busier in the park, to see if it runs a little bit smoother with the crowds being up, or if it's going to be a little bit of a hiccup. So let's head inside and go test out the mobile ordering. You hungry? Let's go. Alright, so as we're walking in, we started checking the app, and it actually offers 9 different locations. You can see they got Lumberjack Pizza, Till and Harvest, Country Cookers. You've got Red's Drive-In, Dogs and Taters, The Dog House, Splinters, Funnel Cake, and Hickory House Barbecue, Grandstand Cafe. So now all we got to do is kind of decide what we want to eat. We may walk around and see which one's the busiest and try that one first, just to see how they work with a big line as well. So again, before we even got inside, I was just clicking on some of the options. Went to Lumberjack Pizza, and you can see right here it says, "Guess you're hungry today." Looks like all of today's remaining pickup windows have been filled. While you won't be able to place a mobile order, you can still visit the location in person and see if you can order. So that's kind of strange. We'll check some of the other options here, but right there you cannot use Lumberjack Pizza later in the afternoon. Well, midway afternoon. It's only 4:35. Alright, so we finally found an option that actually has some times here. We got Hickory House Barbecue, and you can see they do them in, looks like 15-minute intervals. Yeah, one starting now at 4:30 to 4:45 and goes all the way up to 6:30. Nope, down to 7:15. So 7 to 7:15 is going to be your cutoff date for the mobile orders, or until they fill up. Alright, so there were a few options. We've seen that Red's Drive-In, Grandstand Cafe, and Hickory House Barbecue had some open time slots, but the rest of them were already filled up for the day. I don't know if that's going to open up any bit later, so maybe within the hour or so we'll give it a check. But as far as I can see, if it is a busy day, you're probably going to not get the mobile order later in the afternoon. So go ahead and place your orders, and they've got different timestamps. So you could even choose when you want to go pick up your food, so that's kind of neat. Instead of having to order it right then and then go pick it up, you can choose your time. So say it's 12 o'clock, you want to eat around 3:30, you can choose that time if it's available and go over there and pick it up then. So pretty neat on that. We're going to go ahead and place an order, I think, at Grandstand Cafe and see what that's like. Now, of course, we're going to pit stop off here right over to the bridge and check out a little bit of progress on the outside of the Dolly Parton experience. You can see they put up a couple of the butterflies here on the outside now. Got some more of the brickwork done there. Looks like something there on the ground that's big and purple. Excited to see this. Less than a month. We'll be heading inside there. Alright, so let's go through this process here. So you're going to click Order Now. You're going to see you got your timestamps there. I don't know if these grayed out ones means that those are taken up. Yep. So we're going to pick up at 5 to 5:15. Hit Continue. Let's go through this here. Let me swap hands. Alright. So you got your entree. Caesar salad, chicken tender with fries, hot dog and fries. Let's see, kids meals. Got a kids PB&J, kids hot dog, both $6.99. Snacks, you can just do a thing of French fries. You can get your 16-ounce beverage. So let's see. I'm not really sure. I think we're just going to order a thing of fries. We're going to do a thing of chili cheese fries. So they do have the add-ons there for $1.59 each. Going to add that to the order. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to do our discount or not. Oh, and it did drop down to $9.02. So it did go ahead and apply our pass holder discount for us. We're going to proceed to checkout. Put in our name. I'll get back with you guys in just a second. All right, so just like that, we got our order placed. says we will alert you when your pickup window is approaching with instructions on picking up your order to get it as fresh as possible. You can always view your open orders. This is what detail says. So here you can change it to, you can do on my way, change pickup window, so you can actually change the window time if you need to show up a little bit later, maybe stuck in a line for a ride. It's got your receipt back there, it tells you what you ordered. So yeah, let's head over towards Country Fair and go pick up our order now. Check out the old topiaries here as we're walking through. Pretty crowded today. Looks like there's a lot of different like school groups. There's a lot of buses in the B parking lot when I pulled in, but I was able to actually park into A and B because they had it shut off for the buses and they opened them up a little later in the afternoon, so it worked out pretty easy. Alright, I do take note though, the festival foods are not included in your mobile ordering, but you can see here a little later in the afternoon, the lines really aren't too crazy. So even on a busy Saturday, if you catch the right time, you're not going to really get that many food lines. I can see right here at Dog and Taters, it looks pretty chill as far as the crowd goes. So as long as you're not doing it, I'd say between 12 and 2 is going to be your hot times for food. Other than that, might end up being a pretty relaxed wait. Honestly, at 4:30, this is pretty astonishing that Dog and Taters really doesn't have a line build up, because it usually has one heck of a line throughout most of the day. It's a pretty popular little food spot there. But we're gonna head down the little secret path here. If you don't know, just a little side area right there next to Dog and Taters. It's gonna work your way all the way next to the River Rampage. So you do get cool vantage points of the ride like this. Up here you can see the first drop. You'll see them get splashed like crazy. That's always fun. But it also leads you right into the backside of Country Fair without having to go up any big crazy hills. So an easier walk through. We're gonna take a second here. We got a boat coming up. Show you one of the big splashes. That is a ride that if you do not like to get wet and walk around a theme park, do not ride the River Rampage. You are guaranteed to get wet in some way, shape, or form. Now this right here is the backside of the very first drop on the ride. Big splash. Like that, it'll usually get the side of your legs wet. You don't get real soaked off that first drop. So unless you're just the unfortunate one that's facing the water, you'll be all right from that hill. But you'll definitely get your butt wet from there. For those that aren't aware of where the Grandstand Cafe is, it's right here in the middle of the Country Fair. You see this is the building. It's right next to this little flyer rod. Basically right in the middle. If you can see this big old plane statue, you'll run right into it. Alright, so we're down here outside of Grandstand Cafe, and I'm on the app. It definitely makes it wait for the window that you pick though. It's 4:54, I'm 6 minutes out. It still has my on the way grayed out to where I can't click it. So we'll see here in the next minute or two if it switches out so you can actually choose it early, or if you're basically stuck to the window that you chose. So that way you know don't show up any earlier than what you picked, because you're not going to be able to choose your on the way option. This right here is what I'm talking about. It says that I am a 1 minute walk away from Grandstand Cafe. Still grayed out, it's like 4:55, but I don't think I'm a minute walk away. I think I'm like 10 seconds or so, but oh, here we go. It said, should we prepare your order? Still won't let me click it just yet. And with a quick refresh of the app, I can now click on my way. It is 4:56, so a little bit before my pickup window. Not sure what that means, but they gave me my thing. But now it doesn't show any of my order here, so hopefully there's no hiccup on that. Let's go inside and check this out. Alright, so just like that, we just walked up, took basically a minute, got our order. We'll get us a fork here, and we're going to go enjoy us some really hearty portion of some chili cheese fries. Look at that. So we ended up doing the chili cheese fries there from the Grandstand Cafe. Now, we've got these a few times on the channel, so you know how they are. We absolutely love these. They do the crinkle fries over there. You can also do it with the curly fries over at Dog and Taters, but I honestly prefer it this way because you get a way better portion size. They did not skimp on any part of it on this one here. So I'm going to sit here, enjoy my lunch, and I will see you guys afterwards. Now, this is what you're going to look for inside the Grandstand Cafe. They have the little dot on the inside. This one's right on the outside, but also this is at Iron Horse, so it wasn't even listed on the app. So maybe they had already just filled up their spots and took it down for the day. But yeah, you'll see little signage around each one of the food areas that offer the mobile ordering. So you'll definitely be able to tell where you can get it at. And it actually went very smooth. A lot more simple than I thought it was going to be. All right, guys, with that, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. We're going to finish the rest of the loop here in the park off camera, but just wanted to pop in, give you guys a little rundown on how that mobile ordering worked. It went super smooth. Basically, all you do is click on the little dining tab. You're going to go filter out all the other options. At the very top, you can click mobile orders only, so that way it's easier to get to. Then you just basically go from there. You click on the order now. They got the whole menu laid out. Super simple, went very smooth. Now mine, even though when I clicked on the way, it disappeared in the app, showed that I didn't even have a pass order. When I walked in, they knew that I had a mobile order. Your name, all that stuff is going to be tagged to it. So don't worry if it disappears from your app. Just walk in, give them your name, and you'll be set up ready to go. So if you are standing in line for a ride, if you come to the park, already got a day or a time plan that you want to eat lunch, go ahead and place in your mobile order. They've got a lot of selections when it comes to the windows. They run in those 15-minute intervals, so super easy to get to. Great addition to the park, especially with the way that it gets built up with the food lines. You could be standing there 45 minutes to an hour sometimes. We actually went through that with one of the festival booths. So don't end up like that. Order your food ahead of time and you'll be smooth selling here at Dollywood. I want to say a big thank you to all you guys. Anybody new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe, hit that thumbs up, help push the videos out to newer people, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Peace.